Yeah, so as discussed, my video is just working on an upscaler, right? So the trick is to get a neural network to be able to take in a low res video and then output a corresponding high res video, right? So we just feed in the video to the neural network. It does its calculations and machine learning stuff, and then it outputs a high res video. So the pipeline is actually pretty straightforward, right? So we get a low res video, we split the video into series of frames because a video is made up of individual frames, which is pictures put together to be a video. So we split the entire video into individual frames. We upscale the frames individually, and then we build a high-res video from the upscaled frames, right? So that is what I'm working on. That's what I worked on. So to start with this, I'm going to show you the file that I'm going to start with. So I have, if I go to inputs, actually is it inputs? If I go to LR, this is my low res video. So to take a look at this, we have vid.mp4 and the size is 520 kilobyte, right? I'm going to play this. I'm going to let this play. And if you take a look at this, this is low res. Actually, I think it's a shot from Family Guy. So the video is a bit blurry and it is very low res. I'm going to let this play for a bit. So this will be our input video. This is our test file. So the initial parameters, I'm going to go to the file properties and go to video properties. So it is 640 by 640. That is the current resolution, right? The 18-second video, and the resolution is 640 by 640. So now let's take a look at the code. If you go to the code, I have the pipeline right here, right? So as I discussed, we extract the frames, individual frames from the video. We process the frames by color correction, some enhancement like sharpening the frames and stuff, and we upscale the individual frames. So this is where the AI model does its job, right? It takes in the single frame, it does some calculation and spits out an upscale version of it, and then we create a video from those frames. So I'm gonna start a pipeline here. Let me bring this up a bit and just run. This might take a while, so let me run the main.py. So the first step is just extracting the frames from the video. That's pretty straightforward. So we have 540 frames from that 18-second video. That means that the 18-second video is made up of 540 pictures. So this uses the GPU, but it still takes a while. So let's give it some time, and then when it's done, I will continue with it. Done. Okay. So this it has the average inference time at 300 milliseconds. This is quite a lot. The model is not optimized to work in real time. The model is a bit dense. If it's to get it to work in real time, I'll need to cut down the model parameters, right? Cut down the parameters, and then I need to cut down the model parameters and then retrain the entire model. This might take me quite a while because this is a GAN network, and retraining a GAN would take quite some time. So I did some optimizations like using half precision, like flow 16, but yeah, this was the best I could get. So to get it to work in real time, I should be probably aiming for something around 30 millisecond for a 30 frames per second video, but yeah, I'm still working on it. So as we can see, the model is done. It upscaled the video, and we build the video from the upscaled frames. So it has scaled it to twice its resolution, that I think is 640 by 640 to 1280 by 1280. So we build the frames, we build the video out of the frames, so 540 frames. Okay, so now let's take a look at the final output. So this is the original file, right? The original file is this 520 kilobyte, and this is the upscaled frames. So we have 540 images. So these are the individual frames that were upscaled from the low res video, right? So these are high res frames, high res images. So we built the video from these frames. So let's go back, and the final output, you have the final output video. So this is 7 megabyte instead of 520. The one was 520 kilobyte, this was 7 megabyte. And the size is 1280 by 1280. So let's play this. Let's play this. I'm gonna use SF play, and actually it's play, not pay. New. Okay, so this is the final output, right? Let me see if I could get the low res. That one was LR. That one. Minimize this. Okay, so these are the two videos, right? High res. Actually, this shows it. So this is the high res. This is the low res, right? High res, low res. Yeah, so this concludes my project.